Right, hello everybody. Got something a bit special today, or rather, this is what I was going to do the other week, and it completely screwed up, and I just stopped it and deleted it. So today we're going to play some dual stockpile. I'm going to play with Chester, and we actually had a game the other week, and Chester gave me one of his decks, and I played it. I had some pants draws and whatever else, and he totally obliterated me and deserved to win on the first game. I swapped my deck out to something else I'd played with and whatever else using dual stockpile rules and return the favour. So, you know, as you say, open up on a friend, enjoy it and beat the crap out of them. So this is just, again, a bit more friendly dual stockpile stuff. So what is dual stockpile? It is, as it says, two stockpiles. You have a resource stockpile, which you can draw from at any point, and you have probably a mech, mission and commander stockpile, although you can put resources in it that you can draw from at any point when it comes to drawing. The resource stockpile is limited to 24 cards, the main deck is limited to 48 cards. The fun thing here is that your deck is now 72 cards, and therefore you actually have a bit more in the way of flexibility and fun with what's going on, which kind of gives you the option to have a few extra combos or things in there that you wouldn't normally try to cram into a deck. And I have another deck totally in mind to try and play against Chester, but I haven't sorted that out. It's not ready yet.
Is this better?
Oh yeah, that's better, but I'm still streaming, mate. So just let me hop into another channel and I'll catch you in a minute.
No problem.
Oh, the enthusiasm. We'd actually connected, and I just jumped into a channel so I could just do a bit of an intro before we start playing. So anyway, this is a variation of a Steel Viper deck that I have played a little while ago, and I want to take one for the team here and say that I created this because I think I did. I don't think anybody was playing the particular combo or looking to play the particular combo, and I think that this is different and hasn't been seen before. So there's a reveal there on top of the dual stockpile stuff, and anyway, we're just gonna have some fun. We're just gonna play a game or two. And see how it goes, and maybe afterwards I'll either talk through the deck or I'll do it at another point. For those of you that are interested in setting up dual stockpile, it is a video I did a couple of weeks back. I think it's 55, it might be 54 on the great list of things, but it just guides you through the setup so that you're in a position to actually tweak the game and the interface, because you have to do that in order to play dual stockpile. You probably need a second version of Lackey to do that, but it's all in the video and away you go. So now Chester's in a channel, I'm going to join Chester and we're going to start and play and get on and do stuff, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So anyway, here we go. Right, that should be better.
Sounds just fine.
That's fine. So,
have you found me over on Lackey?
I have not found you over on Lackey yet, but I will just connect to the server and I can see your game and I will join the game. And there you are. Now I've got a loaded deck to me. And there you go. I have 24 cards in my stockpile and 24 resources. So, yep, there we go. All good and ready. So,
right, I'll roll a d6. Even I go first.
Oh, and
what?
I'm quite happy for you to go first.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. So first thing I do is gotta draw my hand. Okay, so I draw 1 point. That turn.
Okay, this is going to be fun. Cause
I hope so.
Pardon?
That's kind of the point, eh?
Yeah, this is going to be fun because I took on board what you said about because you draw you draw from the resources straight off, don't you?
I draw 4 from the resources and then 1 from the regular stockpile.
Yeah.
And then depending on what I get for my 1 card, I start drawing off of the stockpile right away because I've already got 4 resources. So that's that over the course of time, having played this, my gosh, 17 years? No, 24.
Just a mere 17 years.
Over 20 years I've been playing dual stockpile.
Yeah.
And so, yes, I've found this to be the most effective.
There's probably somebody listening to this that's not even that old. So I'm going to go different. So
That's fine.
I'm going to draw a main card and a main card and a main card and a main card. And I'm going to draw a resource. Play the resource, tap it. And where are me construction? Put 1 on that.
Okay.
And I haven't even drawn a card yet because I'm going second, aren't I? Oh, that was a bit pants on my part. I'll draw another main one and I'll draw another resource. How's that sound?
There you go.
There we go. Yeah.
Well, until you fiddle around with it some, until you manage, to play a couple dozen games, you won't quite hit your stride with this system of play.
Sure.
But I fancy that you'll find it a bit more challenging and a bit more satisfying.
Ooh, is the satisfaction in the challenge?
Well, no satisfaction in playing the game. There's nothing sucks more than you get 1 or 2 resources out right off the bat, and then you don't see any for another 10 draws.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And one of the things with this version, as you said, is you can just draw and draw and draw, and away you go. So, away you go. It's your turn, mate.
All right. Blank. That's interesting.
Okay, munitions.
And pass turn.
Okay. Untap. I'm going to go resource card. Ooh, now.
Oh, we got something good, folks.
Oh, yeah, we have. I'm going to deploy that with nothing on it and tap those 2 to put 2 more counters onto there, which I can then clear, and that comes out to play.
There you go.
Your turn.
All right. Oh, wow. This is wild.
That's either really good wild or really bad wild.
It's kind of going to be your choice.
Oh, I get to choose. Wow, I sound like a kid in a sweet shop now.
There you go.
Did I actually draw enough cards last time?
2. So
No, I didn't draw enough cards last time. I draw 1 card.
Oh, then draw 1 more. Just put it in your hand.
Where should I draw it from? I don't mind. I'll draw it from the resources then. I was so excited at the first one. Yes.
All right. I'll pass turn. Go.
Cool. What do I want to do here? I am gonna Draw a main deck. Ooh, that's good. And I'm going to draw a resource. Right then. So this is the normal war funds.
Oh, well.
Yeah. I better play it then, hadn't I? Actually, I should have untapped those two. Am I going to do this right? No, I'm not going to do that right. I'm not playing the war funds. That doesn't work. Keep it simple. Play the 4, tap that, clear that, tap, smack you for 3 with a hanky.
Yep, here it goes.
I don't know what I was thinking. You pay 1 for that and tap it. It still works. I really need to read that and check up on that again.
Hit scrap a card, that goes off of my stockpile, not out of my hand, right?
That's right. There's no form of hand attack or discard in this game. Oh, okie doke, so that's some scrapped.
It doesn't tell me what they were. That's interesting.
No, you've got to reveal them, I think. Send to. I wonder if that's a bit of a setup. No, I can't do that. If you right click on your scrap heap and then reveal to all, and then all.
Ah, there we go.
You'll be able to see them. I think that's a game setup bug. And he says grabbing a pen and pencil. One to check with Michael.
Okay, hang on a second.
And I think that's worth changing in the DSR configuration file. Oh, you're playing with... Oh, what are you playing? Wolf? Ghost Bear? No, Diamond Shark? No, it's Ghost Bear. Oh, it's a Chester Ghost Bear deck. Okay. Right. Come on then, you. Do your worst.
Oh, okay. I can see what's in my scrap heap now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you try reveal to all?
I think by default the configuration file is set for that to be hidden, and it should be revealed to all. So that might be something to change in the config file.
Do you need to know what's in there? I can tell you.
No, it's all right. I can see it now. You've revealed it to all.
Oh, you can see it.
Oh, you've got a Nova B, a Gladdy D, and From Out the White in your scrap heap. I'm quite happy about the Nova D and the Gladdy D. Thank you very much. That's two of them I don't have to worry about.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That's very pleasurable of you. Nothing like a nice hospitable game of beating the hell out of each other.
So, are you done with your turn?
I'm done. Okay, over to you.
I get to draw.
Yeah.
1, 2. Okay, so.
This sounds dangerous because there's a lot of thinking going on.
It does, yeah. I've got my options are fairly narrow. Do it just right. So it becomes a math thing, which is not my forte.
Appreciated. Take your time, mate.
So
Just pretend it's constipation for mathematicians. You work it out with a pencil. Sorry, that was an awful joke.
it was.
Yeah.
I'm willing to accept that.
Yeah, I know. You play with a guy called Silly Wiz, so you have to accept stuff like that, don't you? There's a stockpile for you to attack at some point.
All right, I'm gonna play it this way.
All right.
Go ahead and tap all of these.
That's 4.
But I'm going to sacrifice this. Scrappy. I'm going to go dig through my resource.
How the hell I move that there, I don't know. Okay, so you scrap your war funds. Off we go to go and find something else.
Well, that's. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was looking the wrong end.
Okay, no.
So I'll just go ahead and this.
Assembly munitions. Okay. Another munitions. Okay.
Go back to the main. Another stockpile here.
Yep.
There I go. Okay, now I'm back.
Yep.
Okay, so I tap that.
Why do I think this thing costs 9?
And I will pass the turn. Go ahead.
It costs more than 9. Oh God. Why do I think I should be shitting myself about this? Right. Can I do this? I am going to draw a resource card. So I'm going to go and I'm going to draw a main card. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Steel Viper R&D team.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to
now it's a party.
Tap that to draw a
Yeah, that's got to die.
So I've got actually yeah, we'll use that and draw a Main deck card. Ooh. Okay. So I have one deployment left, I think, after that. No, I've...
Yep. You know.
No, one for the Steel Viper R&D team.
Yeah,
I haven't...
That's it.
Yeah, and I get
other than that.
I get
So
an
that comes
extra
up-
one.
Yeah. Yep. There it is.
Stockpile for 3.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, now they're showing up.
And stockpile for 6.
For 6.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Overheat for
Yep.
6.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, that's good.
Ow.
That's...
Ow. Dang, that would hurt.
Right, where that's the one. So we got a War Funds, a Viper F, another Viper F. You've got loads of Viper Fs in there. Dasher.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Nova Cat, Dragonfly, and a Nova and a Dragon. Okie dokie. I think I better let you have a go. Your turn.
Oh, well.
Um,
Okay.
Pass the turn.
That's unfortunate. All right, so there's going to be one deployment. All right, so let's tap all of these for grand total 5. This one gets 3. 3. This one gets 2. And I do think we get 3.
Oh,
Oh yes, yes we do.
glad he do. If you click clear, it will remove all the counters and turn it over.
Oh, okay, that will help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's move him out and pass turn.
Okay. Now, how am I going to do this?
Only you can tell.
Yeah, that's what scares the hell out of me sometimes. I'm going to draw a resource.
He's obviously not getting what he wants out of the resource deck.
I'm going to draw a main deck. Oh, that's so tempting. So, let's tap the R&D team for another deployment. I haven't deployed anything yet. Main deck. All right, that didn't work very well. So, first deployment, tap, gives me a Battle Cobra B, and 4 there give me a Hankyu C. We will
Thank you very much.
hit you for 4 with the Hankyu C. And 3 with the Hankyu Prime. Over to you. Your turn. Pass that turn.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Oh, snap. I missed that. Again. What else to do? Okay, so this one gets two. Guys, turn over.
Vipery. 164.
Okay, that means he gets 4. That's all he gets. It goes after your stockpile.
Oh. Well, that's a bit exciting, isn't it?
Well, it's exciting for somebody.
What do I do here?
You know what? I'll take that back.
Were you taking back the excitement or the Gladdy D?
Yeah. I'm gonna kill something.
It doesn't have to be this turn.
Might as well kill something and prevent one hit on my stockpile.
Okay, so I'm
I'm
assuming it's guarding, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So just for clarity on the stream, I'm just going to move that up and put that next to it.
That's fine.
Okie dokie. Right then. So we'll untap everything. Oh, now what do I do? What do I do here? I am going
to deal with all those choices. It's so sad.
Draw a main deck. What is a... Draw another main deck. Oh, you beauty. Tap that for a... typical. Right, let's move these out of the way for the moment because they're in the patrol region. So I need to tap that to play a War Funds. And that's my first of 3 deployments. I am going to... You know what? I'll tap that for another War Funds, and I'll tap that lot for a oh, that's not a War Funds. That should be a War Funds. Yeah, that's better. And I'll pay for that Battle Cobra with the 4. No, that's really bad deployment on my part. I should have done that really differently. And if you're happy, I'll heal one on that because I forgot to do it earlier and what have you else. So what's that?
That's why it's a friendly game.
Oh yeah.
Even though we do spend most of our time trying to bash each other over the head.
Oh, that's the whole idea of the game, isn't it?
Isn't it?
So the Hankyu Prime and the Battle Cobra are going to go and have a little wander over to your assembly card.
Sure. Assembly card is not going to accept that, actually.
Okay.
The Viper will go ahead and tap, and we'll do. Let's see.
It's those two.
Those two. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Just for clarity.
Okay. So he's got ECM. He still needs to take all the hits. No. I'm going to put them all on the battle. Put all 4 on the Battle Cobra.
Fair enough. The Battle Cobra is 3 and 6. The Battle Cobra will overheat, dying horribly, but doing 5 plus the 3 from the Hankyu to your Viper E, and basically there's a death on each side. Your turn.
All right. Let's deploy him to get a second.
We got here.
Which will be.
Oh yeah, this one. This unit that's got everything on it.
And still going to do that one. It's 4. It's 5. 4.
What have we got here? Nova Cat C. Oh, you are an evil man at times.
Well, you know, it takes a lot of energy to do that.
What, be evil?
So I will go ahead and tap him. And we'll go after the R&D team.
Are you after the R&D team?
Well, yeah. It's bad enough that the game allows you 2 deployments. That thing gives you 3. You're
Yeah.
outmenting me as it is.
Yeah. All right then. It's gone.
Okay. Then move these guys out. Pass turn.
Oh, so fast. Right, untap all. Where am I drawing cards from this time? I'm going to draw main deck, and I'm going to draw main deck as well. Oh. That is just pure. That is just pure beauty. So I'm going to tap those 4 to put out a Steel Viper R&D team. I'm going to tap the R&D team to draw a resource card.
Oh man, that's so horrible.
I am going to put that down and tap that lot for 5 resources to put out a Battle Cobra A.
There you go. Yep. There he is. looks like my buddy Brian's deck. He's got a Steel Viper deck and he loves it.
This deck is it runs a combos that I've put together, created, call it what you want, and I don't think I've seen it from anywhere else. I've seen one or two of the cards used, but I've never seen them comboed. So at this point, you've got 18 cards left in your stockpile, and
you got 34. I think we could call this and start.
I can kill you off, but I'm going to call it turn.
You're going to call it what? Oh,
turn.
Really?
Yeah.
That's unusual.
Mm. And potentially, this could be very insulting, but I mean it in the nicest possible way.
All right, so he wants to continue. That's all right.
Yeah.
We'll do it. Some. We gotta do it this way.
Oh, that's just mean. I was so nice to you as well.
Or all right.
So you've paid 3 for the combat, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 6. So there's some counters on that card under construction.
He's got. Let's see. I paid 1, 2, 3. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 4 on it, I reckon.
Sorry.
That's okay.
So let's go ahead and tap single combat.
Oh, you're tapping the single combat first. That's
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, what will we take out? We'll do that. And we will take out. I'm thinking the Battle Cobra A.
Oh, that. Are you gonna? All right. Well, if you're gonna do that, and there's not a lot I can do about it, then I'll overheat, and you can have 7.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. So we'll take 4.
Yep.
All right. And I will pass a turn.
Oh, that really has spoilt my fun. I'm surprised you didn't attack, but there you go. Right.
Well, just for fun.
All right, just for fun.
Put him over there.
Oh, is he guarding, you see? All right.
And the mighty Odin will block all entrance to everything.
Really?
Oh, watch him. He's so fast and agile.
All right, then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can't block lasers worth a damn, but he can block anybody that comes across.
I am going to draw a main deck. And I am going to tap the R&D team to draw a resource card. So I'm going to tap that to put a war funds out. Tap 1, tap 2, tap 3, tap 4, tap 5 for a Battle Cobra. Tap 1, tap 2, tap 3, tap 4. Scrap a war funds to draw, and to be honest, I don't mind what I'm going to draw from the resource stockpile. I'll just draw one. Oh, I didn't want to draw a bloody resource. Stupid thing. Let's put that back in there and draw a resource. Draw a resource. I'll have a tactics then, which makes 5, so I can put out a second Battle Cobra And that war funds should be in there.
Jeez, okay. I think we can call it here.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you started this. Right.
Oh, hey.
Attack the single combat with the Han QC.
Yes, he does. Oh, you can take it out, can't you?
Oh,
You dog.
well, I wasn't going over there for the scenery.
Yeah, well, he goes to the scrap heap. I can't stop that one. Top of the scrap heap. He's gone.
Okie dokie, we'll chill.
What else are you going to do?
That's it, turn.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, come on if you think you're hard enough.
For the audience, he's playing with me.
Same way that people play with snakes and get bitten.
No, it's the same way cats play with mice. Eventually, the cat wins unless the mice can get in the hole. You can't get in the hole. You're in the battlefield, dude. Not going to work out for you.
And the only reason you know the cat's been playing with the mouse is that it brings its internals inside and dumps them on the carpet and says, "Hey, look what I found."
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know that cats rule the houses anyway. Any animal that says, "I've pooped here, you clean it up," is definitely in charge.
You didn't lie.
No.
All right. Let's go ahead and do this. One deployment. And second.
Oh. Dragonfly of the original B type.
This one. He needs 2.
Oh, what do we got here? Oh, a Marauder.
And
that's quite nice.
Tap 1 to pair the executioner.
Uh-huh.
Let's go ahead and tap him.
So you sending this Nova Cat at me?
Yeah, sending Nova Cat at him, and let's go for the stockpile. Why not?
You're going for the stockpile with the Nova Cat.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
just because we can.
Because we can. All right. I think this could be fun. So I am going to block with the Hanky C. I am going to I'm going to jump the Hanky C for an additional point of initiative. So I am on 2. Which means...
So I have to put on... So you got 2 Hanky C's involved in this? Yes?
No, the other one killed off your single combat.
Oh, that's right.
That's the one at the top there. I just moved that out of the way.
So you're going to jump.
Uh-huh.
So that means I have to place all my stuff first.
Yep.
Which means I can send... well, I'll just put 5 on you and push 3.
Push 3. Okay. So, I'm assuming that's everything, which sounds like a nice declaration from me, and I would probably have done the same. With my first point of initiative, I am going to play a falsified maps. I am going to...
What? Why would you do that? There's no terrain out there.
Yeah, falsified maps allows me to draw a terrain from my stockpile and put it into play.
Oh.
Right, reveal all. Reveal to me all.
That's right.
And the one I want is that little beastie, a deep lake. And Deep Lake says, mechs do not receive overheat damage during a mission. At the end of the mission, scrap each mech that receives 3 or more structure damage. Use this ability during your mission. So, surprisingly now, I am going to overheat the Hankyu, which doesn't do any damage to itself, and assign all 6 damage to you. Okay? Not finished.
Nice.
Not finished yet. So that's 6 damage to your 2 armor and 9 structure. So you're going to take 4 structure, which means under Deep Lake, your Nova Cat is going to die. However, it wouldn't be fair of me to not give it a reasonable burial. So in order to do that, I'm going to play with my second point of initiative, a quick salvage operation, which is...
Oh my gosh.
So...
Oh, that is sweet. That is super sweet. Oh
so,
my gosh. I have not seen that.
I'm sorry, but that's now mine. Where are we? Change order. And
that's what you're waiting for. Okay.
It's nice. It's got controlled on it underneath. See, it says controlled now.
Oh, that's weird.
Now that again must be something to do with the configuration file, because when we were playing with the worst deck and swapping over, that didn't appear. So I'll just write that down and check that on the config files somewhere and see if we can get that sorted or added. So I get this with damage equal to 1 less than its structure. Okie dokie. Your turn. Still.
That is a fascinating combo. Oh my gosh. So, oh, by the way, these guys were out here. That's why.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that's it. I'll put those out for the past turn.
Untap all. Draw a card.
You call it now? I'm hurting here. It's hurting to watch this play out. Was that all you wanted to see? Was whether or not that combo worked? Because it sure did.
Oh yeah. I've just got some more fun. So,
Okay.
Oh, we'll tap that and draw a card. Okie dokie. So tap 1, tap 2, tap 3, tap 4 for a Hanky C. Tap 1, tap 2, tap 3 for a Battle Cobra. I'll tap 1 and just for the sheer hell of it, repair 1 on the Nova Cat. Might be a bit of a while before I repair it, and I might send you an invoice, but anyway.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure. Oh, we'll make you pay for it, too. Yeah, you bet.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Wow. Yeah, what can you say to that? Nothing you can.
All right. So we'll send the Nova Cat over. Actually, no. That would be rude. That would be rude. We'll send.
That'd be sweet. That'd be perfect. Oh my god.
Oh, it gets better. We'll send a Battle Cobra over.
Send over
to your stockpile.
We'll block with the mighty Odin.
Bang to the mighty Odin.
There you go.
1 damage. I don't need to do anything other than 1 damage. Oh, sorry, 2 damage because it's got ECM, which is base attack.
Yeah, that's right.
Shot. Bang.
So there you go. I put 2 on you. Bam.
Okie
No, I
dokie.
don't.
So that's that one out of the way.
Wait.
Sure.
No, that's no. Oh. Oh.
What's the matter,
You know
mate?
what?
It sounds like you've caught something in the door.
Oh, I did. I just like. You know what? I am not. Hold him in reserve.
You're holding him in reserve. Okay.
I'm going to tap the dragonfly.
Oh, you're going to dragonfly. Okie dokie.
And block you. There you go. Yeah.
All right. What are you going to do?
My dragonfly's going to die. So I might as well overheat and do 4.
If you've overheated, I don't need to overheat, so I'll spend 5 on you. I take 3.
The guy goes away. Okay.
I'm really disappointed that you held the Odin back. I mean, I know it's the ultimate line of defense, but I was kind of hoping to get that out of the way. So
I know you were. I faked you out.
I'll sod it then. Come on, we'll send the Nova Cat home to Mama.
All right. Well, let's get this over with. So I do 9 to you.
What you blocking with? Hold on, come on, tap it.
Come on, tap it. Show your colors there. Oh no. There you go.
So that needs... It's a 3-10, so it needs 10, and we've got 8. Oh, well, that's a shame. So... does my maths work? I need 7 to kill it, so I need 8. So 4 off that. Okay. Well, I will. You're doing 9 to me, are you?
I am.
You are. Okie dokie.
Well, kind of all I've got.
Yeah. So, I will declare the use of 1 long range damage to your stockpile. Allocate 7 damage to your Gladiator B. And play a coup de grace.
Oh yeah, and this is exactly the spot that
Why would you do that? You know, my guy's already dead.
No, it's not.
Okay, my guy. Oh, he takes 10. That's right. Okay.
And you've got 3 armor.
Okay.
I can't kill it without that.
Okay, that's fine. So my guy's dead.
Yeah, you can have your
do that too.
I'll let you have your Nova Cat back now.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
What else you got, buddy?
Oh, what do you want? You've got a choice. You've got a choice of Hankyus and Battle Cobras. I'll let you choose. Which one would you like the Odin to take on in a titanic tug of war?
Yeah, it doesn't matter because we've got, let's see, anything, you've got a minimum of 3, 6, 9.
I can do 14.
14. Yeah.
If you block 1.
We're done here.
Yeah.
We're done here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that falsified map in Deep Lake, I've never seen that.
Mm.
That's wonderful.
It's a good way of trading units.
Oh yeah.
Yes, because you only need to do 3 structure, and the overheat doesn't count either, which is why it's quite nice with some of the Steel Viper units, the Battle Cobras in particular, because they overheat but they don't damage each other. So the overheat doesn't count against that. So it means that you need a reasonably substantial mech. You need to do 4 damage to each of them, and their overheat doesn't count against them. The Hankyu's a bit more of a liability because it dies horribly the sea, but the fact that you can pump it for 6 damage means that it will kill anything with 3 armor. The only thing that survives is something with 4 armor, like one of the Daishis. And then quick salvage operation is just insult. It's just pure insult that you get it back.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you look at the Steiner Steel Mech card, which is one of the rare cards in the Commander's Edition box, it basically does that. It's just that Steel Mech involves you hiding counters and everything, which I always found to be really messy and horrible, especially online.
right.
But yes. And the great thing is then you can attack with the mech that you've stolen that's theirs and then trade it for something else. So I basically sacrificed a Hankyu C and 2 mission cards to kill your Nova and Gladiator, which isn't a bad trade, considering they probably cost about 20 resources to my 4. But it is what it is. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Well, do you have a second DSR deck, or is that the only one you got now?
There's one I've been tinkering with, but I'm not happy with it yet. So maybe we save that for another day.
All right. That'd be fine.
Yeah. And for reference for anybody who's watching, Chester is using BT Tactics 2 cards, and I'm just using the normal game, which is why if you're looking at that and thinking, where the hell did that Marauder come from? And that Nova Cat and various things, that's where they've come from. Yes. Yeah.
They are. And just for other reference, there have been 1 or 2 people that say, oh man, this BTT stuff is just too overpowered. You're going to ruin the game. And, all I have is just regular cards from the base game, and I just can't stand up to that stuff.
Yeah.
I would say it stood up to me pretty darn good.
Maybe. I think there's a lot of factors in there. I think when you expand any card set, there's always the potential for power creep.
That's undeniable. And anybody that refuses to play Commander's Edition and or Crusade, okay, that's your choice.
Yeah.
But if you're going to play with those with the later expansions, you're going to find that the base sets, the earlier expansions, are not going to quite keep up with it. It's the nature of every CCG out there.
Yeah.
Because what happens is, and this is something we've discovered, and tried really hard to hold back as much as we could. But when you start adding in all the other mechs that come in later in the history of the Battletech universe, you see this. The mechs get better. They get faster. They have more different weapons that allow them to do different things. It's just it's technology, military technology. Okay, every time I build a better shield, you build something better that gets around the shield or gets through it.
Yeah.
I remember the most classic example I can think of is, I think there was a pope that said, crossbow needs to be banned. It's just too horrible a weapon. You know, and then along comes the rifles and whatnot.
Yeah, and then there's single-shot bolt-action rifles, and then you get Gatling guns that can hit most of them, and as soon as you get through that, then you get tanks and bazookas and all the other stuff. It constantly evolves. I think one of the things with BattleTech is when you look at the expansions, there are some cards, you know, that are in the original first limited set that are that good that they're still around and still used. And there is a plethora of across the sets. I think Counter-Strike was a little disappointing. I think Mercenaries was a bit better. Mech Warrior was a bit of a classic. Arsenal was a complete balls up because of all the vehicle things. Then they went and tried to reset everything with Commander's Edition and did some things and did a lot of bad things, or Commander's Edition could have been a lot better. I mean, they included just a load of units that had got spelling errors, or the reference number of whatever it was wrong, or the hyphen was wrong and stuff like that. And you just think, does it really matter? Couldn't we have a new unit? And then Crusade was really good, really strong. You know, but I think one of the things is that if you constantly evolve the game, and I encourage Michael to put things into expansions. You know, the BT Tactics originally was just a load of cards. Was that you can control that level of increase each time. So it is, you know, each set brings something new. That's new and exciting. That's a step forward. And it's not like some other ideas that I've seen, just plain making things overpowered. And
yeah,
you know,
no, we've used restraint as our watch.
Yeah,
we're trying very hard not to put stuff in there that's just hard and everybody has to.
And
anything that shows up as this in every deck has gotten tons and tons of scrutiny.
Yeah.
And there's been one or two items that we just said, no, we're not going to do that. You know, we've spent nearly a decade working on this project. And the first set that came out with didn't get as much play test as we would have liked, because we're just a couple of guys, you know, and we had 3 or 4 people that would come and go. You know, we had 2 other guys. Well, we had one guy, his name was Alexei, from Russia, of all places. I posted some of his stuff up on the Facebook page. He's had access to play testing over there as much as we have. His input is valuable. And so, you know, a classic example of, okay, how do you want to handle Aerofighter? Okay, Aerofighters is pretty much the same thing as when Arsenal brought out vehicles, except Aerofighters, you know, they're as much part of the lore as anything. They just never got touched. So now all of a sudden we're introducing them. Well, how do we do it? We went through about 6 or 7 iterations of how best to handle these. And the one that we settled on, having play tests, we're very happy. But it does allow the Eurofighters to show and be the heavy influence, you know, on the game as they are, you know, in the lore. So we've done everything we can to A, be faithful to the original game, B, to put in, you know, as much variety as the universe provides, and yet, you know, we understand power creep, but we've tried to hold it in check as much as we can.
Yeah.
For those of you that play Magic, all the expansions that we've done for the time period that we've done, and including the base game, if you compare it to Magic, all the different expansions that they had, we are equivalent to getting up to about Urza's Saga. as far as the how many different expansions that we've created here. And we got lots of fun things that are coming as far as what we're going to be putting up with the printer that folks will be able to get. Do I want to turn this into a commercial?
Well, I think you have, but hey ho.
Do I want to stop? I can talk about it for 20 minutes, or I can give you some exclusives, if you will.
Well, I think
Your choice.
I think we save the exclusives. I don't want to get too revolutionary on this stream. Maybe we'll pick and choose something for next time. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll get one of my decks that's mostly tactic stuff put up.
Oh,
and
God.
We'll see what kind of nastiness you've got in the wings. God, falsified maps and deep lake. That is gorgeous. You are a pretty person. You just put together things that are so beautiful in their concept, and when you get it on the board and execute, it's just
that's all part of the fun, though, isn't it?
Your face stomped on the ground.
Yeah. I mean, that was the whole thing with Turn 2 Daishi. He was proving you could do it more than anything else. Never expected it to be particularly competitive, but proving that you could do it was kind of the fun bit. So
that was the whole point of that 16, 18 card deck. Who was that guy that did that?
Oh, Donald Lim's Fox, 16 card wonder, yes. The one that if you're not playing logistics locks you down. I think I've done it. I think I've looked at it. I'll have to check the stream. If not, I'll go and do it again. But it is a beautiful deck, that. Yeah, it's like the one I did last week, the Fog Wolf one. Sorry, not the Fog Wolf, the Jump Wolf one, which is just a load of common and uncommon cards. And it started out before Crusade as 6 risky combat jumps, 3 forged mission orders, and 3 studied moves. And the idea being you play jump mechs, and what happens is you jump, you attack, he blocks, you roll the risky combat jump, and if it works, then fine, you have armor and do extra damage, and if it doesn't work, you jump and play forged mission orders and keep your mech alive. And the whole idea with that was the balance is 6 risky, 3 forged, because the die roll is 1 in 3, and then studied move brings back what you want, and you can play virtually any jump group of units you want with that. You just want to have all jump units, and it was just really, really good. There isn't a rare card in it. You know, you can put it together really cheaply and play the deck and have loads of fun with it. So,
and that's the whole point of Battletech.
Yeah.
Is I honestly consider this a better design than Magic. I think after having created Magic and worked with it as you did, when he got the chance to take on the Battletech universe, I think his design skills were honed to the point that we get Battletech being a better design concept.
If you read the articles and the interviews and stuff, he worked out what he didn't like with Magic and got rid of it. You know, all the counterspell, your counterspell, my counterspell, so you can't play that kind of interaction on other people's turns was basically removed. And people were limited in deck size, and your deck is your life was a nice spin and twist on it. I mean, Magic had an arbitrary 20 life. Where did they pluck that from? Why was it 20 and not 25 or something? There's probably some science behind it, but you know, it's much more interesting with a game where drawing is actually killing you each turn, kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, one thing that people don't realize, or maybe some of them do, but Battletech as a franchise showed up in '85.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And a lot of people are not aware of this, but basically the modern gaming industry came of age in about 1950 with the advent of department because now you didn't have to show games up in bookstores and places like that, because games have been around forever.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
but it's always been a distribution problem. And
Yeah.
so once department stores started getting going, all of a sudden the gaming industry started to take off, and that happens, like I say, it comes to fruition about 1950. So you fast forward 35 years to 1985. Here comes Battletech. Okay, 1985 to when? Give me a date. That's 35 years. They go forward from 85 to what? 2005.
20, 25, 30 years again. Another 35 years, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you look at Battletech. Battletech's been around for more than half the life of the gaming industry. It is a franchise that has held.
Well, the thing that's popped into my head just is, this is 2024. It was released in 97. So, are we going to see the 30th birthday? 25th birthday? 97? Yeah, 97. Oh, we've been there, done 25 years.
That.
Yeah.
Past that.
Yeah.
So just, the shame of it all was that, Wizard or FASA at the time, kind of lost their mind, and the whole company fell apart. It was sad, so sad.
Mm-hmm.
And Wizards just said, "Wow, we can't be a part of this. We're going to have to drop this."
Yeah.
Besides, they were starting to see Battletech take off in such a way that they were starting to feel a loss in their Magic income.
Yeah.
That was an interesting part of the interview that Michael was able to get with Garfield. Had to kind of read between the lines, but there it was. And so it's it's a beautiful franchise. It's a beautiful game, beautifully designed game, and can't tell you how proud we are, of our being able to bring it forward. And it's all nobody's made a dime off of this, and there's no way for us to make a dime off of it because it's all it's all proxies. It's all 100% proxies. You want the cards, you print them out yourself, or there are any number of card companies that they print cards on demand for you.
Yeah.
Any of
Oh,
your
yeah,
cards
yeah,
that
yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
So there's nobody making a dime off of this, and all we've done is put basically a decade of our life. And I hope that shows when it finally comes out. We're definitely going to be showcasing a ton of the original cards. We've modified a bunch of them so that they're now playable. It was almost all of the characters were overcosted, or their abilities were weird enough that they didn't quite work. We're fixing a lot of that, bringing them back. And the fun part for me is all the cool alternate artwork that we found and are able to put on the cards. Because let's be frank, guys, some of the artwork in the original Battletech was super bad. Some of it was horrible.
Some of it could have been created by my 10-year-old nephew, and some of it was just pure gorgeousness. And some of it you never saw how good it was. I mean, my favourite artist is Franz Vohinkel, and if you look at the Turkey Sea, Turkina, the sea, the one with the no cost on it. I mean, it's a gorgeous piece of art when you see it. It's there. There's lasers firing everywhere. It's wrecking everything. But when you actually see the original piece, and the mech is actually, it's got a name emblazoned across it, which is Fire Salamander. It's 10 times, it's 100 times better. And you're thinking this is already a great picture, a great image, and that is just unbelievably good when you see the original. I just love it.
Bullwinkle is just, he's an amazing artist.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of stuff, not just.
Oh yeah, he does magic and whatever else. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. So
check out the newest edition of Raw, R.A. Raw. It's a game by I can't think of his name. The German game designer that's basically godfather of we used to call them German games. He's just an amazing artist. He works across all platforms, and some of the other guys in their stuff was just pure and pretty. We played with the Hankies today.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. It's Doug Keith. His stuff is just ephemeral. It's just pretty. And yet there's so many other guys that come along, and done so much extra. So many fan arts, people doing stuff. The guy that is now the art director for Catalyst, Shimmering Sword. Can't think of his name offhand. Man, that guy he has revolutionized the whole Battletech look, and just some of his stuff is just gorgeous. I think I've got like almost 80% of all the Battletech artwork out
very
there.
nice.
That's that's worth having. And the sad part about it is I never started writing down all of the artist's name when we got started on this project all those years ago, mainly because back then you'd find a piece of artwork, but you had no idea who the artist was.
Yeah.
And so we were picking and choosing, from everywhere. And so we just made a decision. We're not going to list anybody's name. But on the back of each one of our cards, we have a disclaimer. And part of it says use of artwork obtained from internet sources in no way indicates any type of permission, ownership, or authorized use, real or implied, by the user. All rights, obvious to anyone with a brain, remain with the artist and or the copyright holder under every circumstance and or condition you can possibly imagine. Don't even go there, really.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to call it there, I'm afraid. Thank you for the game.
We're getting started.
I know, we'll do it again another time. We'll play some more as well. I've got to come up with something mean as well, according to you.
Come up with something mean, my man. I know you can. Nope. Nobody puts together a deck like Sarah's.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to think about this. So and again, no, I'm not going to mention it now. I'm going to be here for ages, and I've got to depart. So I wish you well. Thank you for the game. We'll do it again another day, another time, and whatever else. And I'm looking forward to that. And look after yourself, and I'll catch you soon.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye, mate.